Hello guys, we are back with another video. Today we will be doing our second podcast, and it's my prediction for the conference semifinals. First we will get started off with the Western team, and then we'll go into the Eastern team. The first matchup is the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I had the Nuggets winning in 5, and the series actually ended up to win in 5. And the Nuggets won, so I got that right. Jamal Murray was playing good like it was in the bubble and how he usually does in the playoffs. And also, just in addition to that, you have Nikola Jokic to fit in and be able to pass. He can score. He can still get you a bucket and be able to, score. And, that's mainly probably where it worked out. And, Jaden McDaniels was out. Michael Porter Jr. probably was able to have some good moments in it and nice defense. The Timberwolves really don't have a background No, they don't have a background offense. They have the defense in, but they don't really have that enough star power for it to fully work and for it to fully develop into being a very good thing. Because when you look at the Timberwolves starting, I believe it's Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards. Small forward was Jaden McDaniels, but I'm pretty sure after he got injured, they did Taurean Prince. And then I don't know how they ran it, but it was Karl Anthony Towns and what's his name? Rudy Gobert running it. So yeah, my prediction was right from the Denver Nuggets. And next the Phoenix Suns. It was the Phoenix Suns versus the Los Angeles Clippers. I had the Phoenix Suns winning in 6, and it turned out to finish in a 5-game series with the Phoenix Suns winning. So far, the first two I got right. I got the Suns winning, and I had the Nuggets winning. So, yeah. The main reason I had the Suns winning versus Clippers is because, you still have the original Chris Paul. Although he hasn't been as efficient scorer as he can be, but he still was able to play make and still been able to score a bit. And then you have Devin Booker who can space out. He could get his own buckets and give you a bucket. You still have Kevin Durant who could mainly be a effect in the game. And he can also have a spacing. And then you got DeAndre Ayton. He's probably not the best centers, but he is one of the best centers in the game right now. He could rebound. He could put it back up. He can shoot a bit. So, the Suns versus Nuggets, I either have it ending in 6 or 7. Yeah, I either have it ending in 6 or 7. But the reason I say 7 or 6 is due to the Suns' talent, but they have, literally no bench that could help. And also, so you know what? I'm gonna go with, in 7, I have the Denver Nuggets beating the Phoenix Suns. One, mainly because, the Suns really have no bench. And the Nuggets are able to have, a supporting. You know what? Actually, no, I changed my mind. I have the Suns winning in 7. I just looked, and they're down to 0. So, I have it winning in 7. I have the Suns winning in 7. But like I said, the problem in winning is they still don't have a bench that could support. So if you do put your full bench out, you're going to have probably at least 1 or 2 stars playing. Or if anything, 3 and just have it supporting. But you see, I feel like that's in the offseason the Suns should really work on, having a supporting cast who really could fit that bench role. I don't know if anyone's in free agency right now that would help. But, if anyone can help their bench cast and still be able to, get a bucket, still be able to play make. Or maybe get, a scorer and also get, a defender type. So, if they're, ever going to need a real defense, they have that. And, I feel like the Suns mainly lost because it was just really Russell Westbrook out there. I'm pretty sure they still got Zubac. They have Powell, so they had Gordon. See, they have solid players, but the Clippers have Kawhi and Paul George. So if they both was on the court, I probably would have had that ending in probably 7. but I had it in 6 and ended in 5 with the Suns beating them. So Suns versus Nuggets. Oh yeah, I just spoke about that. But yeah, I have the Suns mainly winning that. And now we're gonna get right up to the next Western team. Alright, let me pull up the standings. Ooh, this one. Alright, now we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings. I had the Kings winning in 6 over the Warriors. But the actual game turned out to make it all the way up to Game 7. And the winners of the series was the Warriors. In the Game 7, Stephen Curry managed to drop 50 points and get the win versus Sacramento Kings and to advance to the playoffs. Alright, so in my reaction video where I react to, I think it was Game 6. Yeah, Game 6. I wanted to talk about how Jordan Poole has been playing. So, in that reaction video that I made, Jordan Poole was making bad shot selections. He didn't have the best of handling the ball. He wasn't throwing the pass, like passing it correctly, leading into turnovers, and just hasn't been efficient. See, now Jordan Poole, I feel like, has the potential to be a superstar. But he also can be very inefficient. It's like some days he's very good and he could be probably one of the best on his team, if not the best, one of the best on his team. And, this series is not a definition of being one of the best on his team. This series has shown probably one of the worst on his team. Because the way he has been making his selections on passing, shooting, scoring, just hasn't been it. I know he drops less points than he usually does. He just can't be doing that because I believe now they're going against the what team is it? The Lakers. I'm gonna talk about that next, but Jordan Poole needs to be able to score, especially with the way the Lakers could, still have very efficient scorers and still be able to score a lot. Let me see his points. That Jordan Poole. I'm talking about Jordan Poole. Oh, let's see. Because he has not been playing the best. And he had 140. Alright. Well, I'm looking for his playoffs. Alright, I found it, I think. Alright, we're going to look at these playoffs games. These are the first 4 playoff games versus them. This is the first 4 games, what I'm looking at right now. He is averaging 14.8 points and 3 assists and 2 rebounds. See, when it looks like that, that's not bad. But the way he can take over a game, if he really plays good, is actually good. Because he could take it up the game over. Let me look at Game 7. Let's look at how much he scored. Because I know he scored low. Because I remembered the reaction I had. Alright, so the Warriors box score in Game 7. Stephen Curry dropped 50, whatever. But we talk about Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole he scored 8 points. Just say it. He's not really has to be the best, but you still don't want to be the worst. He still is gonna have to practice, but I feel like the Warriors still have a chance to advance. Jordan Poole just needs to make better shot selections, And luckily the Warriors was able to advance, or the media probably would have put a lot of the blame on them. But good thing they advanced, and they are now going to be playing the Lakers. And now that's going to be the next series we are talking about. Now, for the last series of the Western first round, we have the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. There was a lot of drama coming out with LeBron James, Dillon Brooks. So I had the series originally ending in Game 7. And I still had the Los Angeles Lakers winning. And the actual series decided to end in 6 for the Lakers to advance. And now they are playing the Golden State Warriors, right? And not just that, but the Lakers, the day they advanced, they had a 40-point lead at the end of the game to advance against the one and only Warriors. I expected the series to be a back and forth with the talent. See, the Grizzlies, that's really like a 3-man roster almost. Really, 2-man roster, I mean. And the Lakers, they was able to just really dominate, especially in that Game 6 when they clearly dominated with that Game 40. I don't know if I reacted to it. No, I did react to it. Yeah. See, but I really expected it to be back and forth. And especially being in Game 6, I expected the Grizzlies to play that tight defense, knowing that this could be elimination. But I don't think they was fully able to really keep that. And once the Lakers ended up, winning and having the lead in Game 6, it really looked like the Lakers wasn't giving it away. And they just kept the lead going on all the way to the end. And then they advanced. So far for my Western predictions. So series, I got the Nuggets versus Minnesota right. Suns versus Clippers, I had the team that won right, but this game I didn't have right. I didn't have that right, but I had this right. So I got almost everything right on who advanced besides the Warriors, because I had the Kings advancing. So, yeah. And now when I think of the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, that's going to be a good matchup because, that rivalry. Stephen Curry, LeBron James, Klay Thompson, LeBron James, Draymond Green, LeBron James. So, just one more time. This might be the last time we ever get it again. But, yeah, I have the Lakers beating the Warriors. I have that ending in 7. If I change my prediction, I got that ending in 7. But since that is my Western, and now let's get into Eastern. All right, now it's time for the Eastern playoffs. And our first matchup was the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Miami Heat. See, now I originally had the Bucks winning in 6, and the Heat won the series in 5. First, I'm going to speak about the Heat. Jimmy Butler played absolutely insane. He had a crazy game to set into a game like winner, to put it into overtime, and to really prove that you really need to guard him and watch him. And the Heat coaching staff was just great. They played good. Obviously, you could tell that the staff was good because they advanced. And now the Heat made it to the second round. Now the Bucks. First, I'm going to talk about the coaching. I feel like the head coach of the Bucks this year should 100% be fired. Because first, they did not make enough adjustments to. I don't even think they made adjustments to guard Jimmy Butler after seeing he was a problem, and you needed to guard him to be able to either advance or send it into a game 7. Another reason is in game 5, when there was 0.5 seconds. Remember, this could have been this was their elimination game, right? There was 0.5 seconds left, right? They could have just called it timeout because they was inbounding the ball. They had a timeout. They did not call it. They could have called it. I believe it would have sent them to at least half court or the ringside. That would have just been good enough just to at least throw an alley-oop. At least do something better than the way it actually turned out. 2. Oh, yeah, they should have done that instead of just started from full court and letting Giannis from full court have the ball. And he didn't even have the chance to even get a shot off. Also, now I need to speak about Giannis. Him being the star player of the superstar, matter of fact, on this Bucks team, right? I noticed, right, that in game 5, reminder, elimination game, when there was just 2.1 seconds left, it was jump ball, right? Brook Lopez hit it back. It was Giannis, right? And he was about to get fouled and get sent to the line. Instead of Giannis at least attempting to make free throws, I'm not going to say he threw the ball away, but he did. But he meant to pass it. He meant to pass it to Chris Middleton to not, force it. But he didn't want to shoot the free throw and rather risk a turnover. See, I feel like he should have just went in, should have just took the free throws. Because if he missed both, the team could have tried to rebound. Or even if they did have a timeout yet left. So if they were going to, they could have just risked it like that and just let them use timeout and then just try to, guard it. But yeah, the Bucks, they really need to think about what they want to do with that coaching, and Jimmy Butler had probably one of the best playoff performances. And I don't think the Bucks really played up to their expectations, potential they was looking for this playoff season. Because people really, I feel like a lot of more people had the Bucks taking the heat over, especially after that injury by Tyler Hero. I think he broke his hand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he broke it. But yeah, that's it for the Bucks. Yeah, so this all season, the Bucks really have to do a lot of thinking this off season with Jimmy Butler ending their season, and now we get into the Cavs versus Knicks. Next, we have on the Eastern round first playoffs, we have the Cavaliers versus the New York Knicks. I have the Cavs winning in 5, mainly due to the talent that the Cavs had. And I expected it to be a play-by-play game with the talents being similar on the Knicks and on the Cavs. The team that turned out to actually win was the New York Knicks. They won by 5. See, first I'm going to talk about the Cavs big man duo with Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. They did not play up to the expectations that a lot of people had them in, especially including that, that the Knicks had Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Josh Hart, mainly for the three-pointer. They had, I don't know his name. Oh, they have Emmanuel quickly. So they could really, get buckets. And I thought mainly they was going to do that. And it would probably, make the Knicks try to make adjustments. And the Cavs will be able to find the adjustments that they're making to take over the series. Second, I want to talk about Darius Garland and Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. They scored, but they did not score at the best possible as they did in the regular season. And in the regular season, they was good. They was looking like they wasn't. If you look at the East, you would say they are finals contenders. If you look at the East now, but they really I don't want to say they wasn't contenders because they are, but it's like they don't have all of the pieces, you know. But yeah, the Cavs really had a good season. It wasn't the best, but they finally made the playoffs. That makes a lot of potential for their future years, since they haven't made the playoffs since what? I'm pretty sure it was since LeBron, right? It was since LeBron during the Lakers, pretty sure. But yeah. Well, it looks like they're going to have a future ready up. And the Knicks play good, as you can tell by them advancing. And they're going to be playing the Heat. Josh Hart played good defensively. That's mainly the part that the Knicks needed in a shooter cell. And he fits in both, 3-and-D player. Jalen Brunson's role has changed a lot this offseason, with him joining the Knicks, being more of a playmaker and scoring a lot often. And in Game 5, I'm pretty sure Julius Randle got injured again. I did not check any updates. And Mitchell Robinson, he played well. He was getting points and helping them advance in that last game. Let me see if Julius Randle was going to be playing. Oh, yeah. He did not play in Game 1 of the Heat. Oh, so let me talk about that. Knicks versus Heat. In Knicks versus Heat, I honestly have the Heat winning. I have the Heat winning 6. Yeah, I have Heat winning 6. Currently, they're up 1-0 as of the day of recording. And, yeah, that was the Cavs versus Knicks. Now we get into Sixers versus Nets. And then Celtics versus Hawks. And then that's going to be it for the video. So now we have Sixers versus Hawks. Let's get into it. So for the Knicks versus the Heat, I have that game ending in the series of... I have that ending in Game 6 for the Miami Heat. Although Jimmy Butler is injured this game, going into Game 2. So that's why I feel like the Knicks are gonna win that one game. They'll probably win the next one. And then hopefully the Heat win the next games. And that is my prediction for the Knicks versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Now we can get into the Celtics versus the Hawks. Alright, so I had the Celtics originally winning in 5. The series ended in 6. So I was 1-off with the series. And the Game 6 being to the Celtics. I had it ending in 5 games, but it ended in 6. And I am proud of that. Mainly, it came into a Game 6 due to that Trae Young game winner in Game 5. And I never thought we would make it past the first round, but I knew we would be able to at least win at one game. So that's what I really thought of. We was able to do that and pull out with one game. I feel like the Hawks, we really need a small forward and probably some more like defense contenders and still have a scorer. So yeah. And Celtics advanced. But I really thought Celtics, because Celtics have more Like, chemistry, scoring, playmaking. They still have defense a bit. So, yeah. Now we have the Sixers versus Celtics. So, in the Sixers versus Celtics, I got the... First, I want to say this. Whoever wins, I have making the finals. I'm not going to say winning the finals yet. But I have them at least making the finals. I feel like it's going to be the 76ers just because of, their depth and the scoring they have been this year. And having... See, I feel like Joel Embiid's going to be the MVP. On the day of recording, they announced it. I'm probably going to have a video talking about that. It's going to be like probably 5 minutes short video because I'm going to be talking about all the awards. Or should I wait until... I might just wait until like finals and everything because I get those awards too. Or I might have an update. I'll see. But yeah, Sixers or Celtics. I have Sixers. I have the Sixers winning in... I have that in 7. Because Sixers... I feel like Sixers are going to be able to outscore Boston. On the day of recording, the lead so far is 1-0 with the Sixers in lead. I have that going into Game 7 because I feel like there's too much talent to not go into Game 7, Yeah, I feel like it's way too much talent to not, so that's what I really feel like. And that was my updates on my predictions. Those are the ones I got right, and for whatever ones I got wrong. And, we was able to get a good amount right. I will be checking up in the conference finals to talk about what I got right in the format, the 4 teams left. And I will be giving my predictions. And the finals games, we are going to watch all games. I am making a promise. I'm going to make some reaction videos after this. Probably react to all of those games. And, just try to have some videos ready to be posted for any days I do want to, have it posted in a wild streak a bit. But yeah, I'm probably going to edit this real quick and then post it, straight away. And then record the reaction videos. Or I might post everything today. But yeah, that was my prediction for the first round. And my prediction for the conference semis. All of you guys have a great day. And peace!